Now you have probably noticed that I've started a new world. I've explained that several times, that I have started a new world because of some save file issues. I don't know why I said server. So save file issues made me had to, can I get out of this? Restart, fresh. So I'm gonna give you a tour because I feel I've added enough stuff to warrant a tour. So let's start here in Town Square, and there's a few other minecart stop-offs we have to make along the way. So, yeah. Okay, we'll start off with the first building I created, which was this trailer, which was supposed to be like the 2.0 version of my, what do you call it? My, like, house that was on stilts, that kind of thing. I don't know why there's a hole in this, but I don't feel like fixing it. So yeah, it's just kind of like a basic survival home type thing of a mob. And dang, 2 viewers. Ya boy. Next, we have the inn, which, here's like the little place you would go rent a room, and then all the rooms kind of just look like this. They're pretty simple. I'm not going to waste my time by going through all 4 because they all look the same. Next, we have, let's follow the yellow brick road. Let me set the time back to day, because they would never change. So here we are to the World Awesome Art Gallery, which is pretty much just a bunch of paintings and these really cool little gateways I made, which I thought were neat. And so I thought, what better to do with this than to put paintings in them. So let's go over to this place, Deserted Towers, which is an apartment complex. All the mailboxes over there. And then the apartments kind of look the same, so again, I won't really make you look through all of them. They kind of just look like this, with like an iron table and a bed, just variants on that shape, really. So, pretty much what they look like, and there's 2 floors of 3 on each floor. And then there's a pool outside where you can do your pool things, you know. There's a deep and shallow end. You can go wee in the deep end and just kind of chill over here. So now let's go to the train station. Go to our first drop off, the prison. Oh, there's already a minecart in there. Well, I'm gonna need a minecart anyways. Let us go to the prison, and then I'll do like a little flyover into this building. And if you've noticed, there are billboards around the tracks, but this one, it's a prison. You know, you don't need any joy going to prison, you know. So it's just boring landscape until you get here and go play the slide guitar and harmonica. Crack! And then, yeah. So there's pretty much some watchtowers with some guards. Looks like some have fallen off and died, unfortunately. Oh no, they're just hanging out. And then there's these little levers you can pull to open the light saying someone escaped. So that's the prison. And it's like an outdoor prison, you know. Here are the cells, pretty simple. Gray beds, you know, the basics. And I've set up some bedrock over there to play cops and robbers if and when I ever decide to do such a thing. And there's a little tower here. There's kind of a beacon of sorts of where to go. I mean, like that over there, I could have just used a beacon, but whatever. Change the survival and fly. Yes, I'm taking it. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick. I don't know why I'm outside, but whatever. Okay, I need to pee, so I'll be back. Ugh, okay. So let's go with the next drop off. The library. Now this library is kind of important to me because it was the first building I ever made in Minecraft. It was actually a Minecraft Pocket Edition. I'll answer that. And it was a library. I built a Minecraft Pocket Edition. It was the first version of Minecraft I ever played. Rise Avenue. That's this neighborhood over here. I have built a few other houses in here, so I will re-go through all the houses, and some of them have been improved slightly because some people bought them and added their own improvements. Okay, so let's be right. Let me go get my phone so I can go look at that. Go look at that comment. I'm playing Minecraft when it's 11:45 because I have nothing better to do with my life. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. So here's my library. It's I mean, you obviously don't know what it looks like because you can't really record on a broken Kindle Fire. Well, it's now broken, but it wasn't at one point. And this is what it looked like, if my memory serves me correct. It was this big, giant room with these bookshelves, and then here was like a little Harry Potter style bunker where you slept. And then up top, I built a little rooftop garden thing with sugar cane, some wheat, pretty sexy. Yes, I could sleep, but I'm not very tired, and some poppies and some roses, kind of like a throwback to the old flowers, because there were only those flowers. It is almost tomorrow, but that's probably around where I'll go to sleep, is like 12. Probably as soon as I finish recording this video, I will do a thing. Oh, I still need to go to the record store. I'll go do that real quickly. Kind of forgot about that building. Thank God. Subliminal advertising for my own buildings don't even work. So yeah, that was the library. Here's an outside view if you want one. Not really anything that special, just a wooden building. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I guess I'll show you the record store real quickly. To the record store, Rise Avenue. And I will be going back to Rise Avenue looking at all the houses, just to let you know. There is an older video with fewer houses, but that was when it was not really fully developed. And it was more of a role experiment for like Minecraft role-playing than anything else. Let me go fix that. And I'm not taking a minecart over there because it's kind of close. It's really only there for effect. So now let's go shopping at my shopping district. Ow, I'm in survival. Forgot about that small little detail. Okay, I don't know how that, it's probably, never mind. First we have my sneaker store, which has a variety of different sneakers. Adidas, which is like black and white are their main colors. And then Vans, we got like the skate highs, and then like red, they're like red shoes. And then Nike is all orange because their main color is orange. And then Converse, we have all different colors, but mainly black and white Chucks, and then like the varieties of different colors. I don't know how a villager showed up in here, he just kind of did. And then we have Skechers just kind of as a joke, and all those are kind of white. So let's go in here and go back to the... This here is just a replica of the World Trade Center in Baltimore. If you want to look up a picture, go ahead. It's nothing really that special. It's honestly just a little, like, just a tower, really. It's more for the outside purposes. I just wanted a place to put a really tall building, and this is what I came up with. Next is my... Ouch. I'm probably gonna die. Is my Apple Store. In the Apple Store. It's based off of a build I looked up online. I can't exactly reference it, but just look up Minecraft Apple Store, and it's one of the first few results that come up. So I made laptops with trapdoors and redstone torches and slabs on this little table here. And then here's like a screen. I guess I could be showing off Siri, because like the circle would be like Siri. And then over here is just some more screens, and then like a bookshelf, where like I guess this is where the refurbished products would be, I guess, or like user manuals, stuff like that. And then shelves with other products on them and of the sort. And there used to be employees working here, but there's still 2 loyal, hard-working employees. So at least we have that. The rest, and then there's always a line of people waiting for the next product, even though nothing has been even announced yet. There's still a line waiting for the next thing. So we just decided to put a line there for 24/7. Wait, pathetic campers. I could do that, but I decided to make it because it looks more like IMAX because they're white. That's why I didn't do the whole painting thing. And then here's like an artifacts store. We have black banners, some iron, chainmail and diamond, and then a bunch of heads, and then some colored arrows, some compasses that seem to be changing directions as I look, which is pretty cool. And then a sword, and then polished blocks, and non-polished blocks. Then next, we're kind of getting down to the wire, is my bar, the World Awesome 2.0 bar. There's several drinks on the shelf with some places to, lots of booths and stuff to sit in. And then here is the kitchen where there is beef and coal ready to be cooked. So let's keep going. Let's go to our last stop, which is indeed Rise Avenue. Should really build a pathway to the train station, but I'm in survival, so can't really do that. Ooh, no damage taken. Okay, let's get to Rise. Do I have any minecarts? No. Let's get to Rise Avenue. Hopefully there's no minecart. I checked beforehand, so that'll be okay. There's the Vans logo, some flame emblem my friend built, and then an ad for deserted towers. Good night, young sir. You're about to miss the last part of the tour, but that's okay. It's all good in the hood. So this is Rise Avenue. A few of these houses have actually gotten sold, and there are 2 new ones. So I'll probably I'll keep the original video, I guess, just for relic purposes. So you follow the path, and this is the medieval home, which has been sold. And then down here they built like a dungeon sort of area, and then down here is a, looks like might be a portal room at some point. I don't know, they haven't been back, so they haven't really, it was my cousin who built the majority of down there, so yeah. then next is this place, the nature home, which is a pretty simple house. There aren't many amenities, that's why it's very cheap. Only rendering at about 25 gold. Got a nice little floor here with some variety of flowers, and then you go up here, and it's the little bedroom with the cactus, a shulker box. Whoa, I didn't know they made you jump up. That could be used for some parkour or something. I don't know how, but I'm sure someone can figure it out. Figure out how to implement that. There are some really good parkour people. So yeah, and it's very blue, because blue is a very natural color. And there is no direct path here from the to the library. If you want to go to the library, and if you live on Rise Avenue, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take 2 different tracks. You're lucky the train station is even free. So yeah. Next is the what did I call this? The aquatic home, which renders in at about 45 gold. Which it's pretty basic, but you know, has some cool little gimmicks like this water tube, and then some really good artwork. I still need to go to the Nether Mansion. I'll go there next. And then over here is the bedroom. It has a purple bed, some paintings, and some dragon heads for your dragon head needs. Then over here is the enchantment room, which I built a very stupidly simplistic redstone door. Honestly, just there for the looks, to be like, oh yeah, it's a piston door. It's no like real security thing. And there you can do your book learning. You book learn. Always close the door. Good night. Sleepy tight. So then, okay, let's go to the Nether Mansion. The fact I put this path here makes the very time... Oh, dang it, I went the wrong way. I was gonna say very time, saving, but I just kind of went the wrong way. Here's the Nether Mansion. In this house, I can kind of fly up, so... Here's like a little book learning room where you can do your book learning. If you didn't notice, I like bookshelf blocks. And then here's like a sitting area with some sitting and some areas. And then here's a giant wall of wither skulls, and then a little, what do you call it? Lava over the wither skulls. You sleep over that stuff. It's so weird. Now that there's the new beds, the red beds look weird, even when they do match the color scheme. And then here is where you dive off to go commit suicide. No, someone just broke the fence. And you get a nice view of a UFO. Then over here is a nice view of the Rise Avenue sign and the record store sign, which I still need to go to the record store, which I'm saving for last because that's where I'm going to end. So let's get out of here. We need to go back to the path, and since there's no direct way, I have to go all the way back around. That's one of the very strict rules here. You need to stick to the paths if you're traversing between houses. I mean, it's a little easier if you're taking a train. And this is just kind of a haha, you went the wrong way, idiot. Just a prank bro type things. Well, no, it's actually because there's a hidden entrance here, so you kind of have to... That's the kind of prankster way, just to take you in there, but there's like a little hidden entrance. I mean, it's kind of hidden. If you look from this angle, you're kind of like, oh yeah, very inconspicuous. And even kind of, if you look down at this angle, I mean, the flowers kind of cover it up. So, yeah. Okay. So then you walk through the ravine of death. And then you make it into the ancient pyramid of awesome, where you sleep in your little casket. And you have your little gold and dead people. Because dead people. There are some people who are all the way dead, which is the skeleton heads, and then there's people who are just dead. So, you know, someone lived in there recently. Because they murdered a bunch of people. And then over here is the last house, which has been sold to a kind gentleman named Cameron. As you can see, sold. Riverfront home. It's pretty much like a basic little house. Survival house, kind of something you build in vanilla Minecraft. So, you know, you got your fridge. You got some cake and steak. Dual functioning fridge. And then, you know, some cabinets. And some furnacing. Some computer. There's your computer that you were talking about earlier. And then go over here into the basement before I show you the upstairs, and there's an end room, and end portals really freaking hurt my eyes, and a nether room, which is nethery. And here I go past the seizure-inducing end portal once more. It hurts my eyes, but I can't resist to not look at it. It's really weird. Okay, here is the, what you call it, the closet, which couldn't lead directly into the bedroom, or you can just take this entrance. And then there's like this giant bed here with a chest and a bookshelf. So, yep, and that's, so let's go back to, oh, we gotta follow the path. Yeah, it also comes with a river, and you also get a dock over there, so you can, like, go around the swamps. I'm thinking about clearing out some of that swampy area, and so there's a clear way into town by water from Rise, so the dock can be used by everyone. Then I can build another confusing path there. So let's go take the path. Very strictly take the path back to the main area. Derp, derp, derp. I don't know why that word's been in my head for some reason, and it's completely outdated, but whatever. Let's go. So the record store will be our last stop. It's going to be that purple place. I guess I forgot to look in there real quick. And then I will end the video off, because we've seen everything there is to see. Okay. So let's go to the record store. Thank God for subliminal advertising. Here, the roads are just kind of, you know, you go. You go if you want. If not, you can take your own path. They're just guidelines. So here's the record store, which has a very cool little pattern of lights with the lights on the bottom as well. And then here's where you look at your records of various albums, singles, CDs, and, you know, all that stuff. Here are the discount bins right here. And then here's where you can take a preview of the new trending songs. And then there's paintings of various album art around. So, yeah, that is, and there's the record from the advertisement, which we can't see from here. You can just barely see it under that axia tree. You can't see where I'm pointing, but that is pretty much it for the tour. So there are still lots of new projects I have in mind. There is a whole project I'm thinking of building an IKEA store and like, yeah, that's my next big project. So I'm gonna have to find a flat area, and that'll be the new thing. That's gonna probably take at least 2 weeks, probably. It'll take a while. But other than that, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching through this little mini journey. It is at the start of a new era, officially. I've said that before in other videos, that this is the start of a new era. But now that the world is pretty decently built up, the official World Awesome 2.0 era is set. If you want to give me any suggestions for other buildings to build or other sort of district themes, like this is the shopping area, this is town square, and that's kind of like a residential area, and that's just prison. So if you want me to do like an industrial area or something like that, like any other different districts slash areas, just let me know. I have that whole space over there. I could build a district, not really the IKEA, but I have a whole area over there. I have one over there, but I'll probably use that for the IKEA, and I have an area over there. So just kind of scope around here, give me some suggestions, maybe build like a primitive area or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'd like to thank y'all very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.